Hello everyone, how are you? Hope all is well with you and your families. Remember, people can switch up on you at any time, so always have your guard up. Be very aware of your surroundings and who is around you. Always remember to follow your gut instinct. You see your gut instinct? It never fails you and it never lies. Sometimes a disappointment in terms of you want to get somewhere and something happen and you don't get to get there on the timing that you want to do, sometimes is a sign to save you from something that would have even been worse. So listen to me, man. Sometimes most disappointment is for a good. Learn to read the symbols of life, because remember, unless you have a little man at the side of your head with a little pickaxe stick, a juke you at the side of your head and say, no, go this, do this, rare, and so on. The only thing you have else to help you is your gut instinct and your feelings. You understand? And of course, your common sense. It is common for a reason. That means everyone should be using it. And of course, I know a lot of people don't use it, but use them up. We are in the day and age where any little thing is important. So guys, I recently did an upload on Danielle Anglin, a teacher at the St. Peter Claver Primary School on Waltham Park Road and St. Joseph Road. Well, she recently moved with her family to live in the Helshire Portmore area of St. Catherine. On the 13th of May, she leave her home after some time after 5 a.m. to make her journey to work in Kingston, but she never reached to work. Her family have not heard or seen her since. All calls to her phone has been going to voicemail, leaving friends, family, and students and co-workers traumatized. Now today we are getting reports from the Clarendon Police in conjunction with investigators from the St. Catherine South Division of the police that the skeleton remains, believed to be that of Miss Anglin, have been discovered in Salt River in Clarendon. This is just absolutely devastating news. And this is just too common in Jamaica right now, where as soon as someone is missing for a few days, this is generally the outcome. In May, the Jamaica Teachers Association joined many other fraternities in the society in a public appeal for any information regarding Miss Anglin, who is only 29 years old, and there was pleas for information, and anyone who had any information was to come forward. I am telling you, my stomach hurt as a woman first, a mother, a sister, and a human being. It's just mind-boggling to wonder what she went through in her last moments. Look how far them carried the young lady, Clarendon. The funny thing about it, is that most things that happen in St. Catherine, you'll eventually find some connection with Clarendon. However, Deputy Superintendent in charge of crime in Clarendon, Clifton Green, said investigations are being carried out in respect to the missing person, and so far they have found skeleton remains and are processing and collecting any further evidentiary information. He further states they would not want to say too much into the intricacies of the investigation at this time, but finding the skeleton remains have significantly improved information they seek for their investigations. I want to say congratulations to the JCF for putting in the work for us, the families and the friends and the well-wishers, students alike, so we can get some form of closure. I know you guys can't be around all the time to save everyone, but this was reasonable timing for closure. Even though and despite everything, we were trying to keep hope alive, because really and truly in Jamaica as it stands right now, anyone gone missing after a day or two, in the back of our heads we know what time it is, but some of us don't want to face it, because even though the odds are slim, the person remains alive. There is still a slight possibility that we can have a ray of hope, and just hope, even for a little, that the outcome could or would be different. I just want to say to Miss Anglin's family, we grieve with you. On the behalf of my subscribers and listeners, we grieve with you, and we are sorry for your loss. You know, the thing is, this is just so sad, because when I was growing up, I never heard of so much death and mayhem in the land. And when you heard someone passed, it would be some distant ageable person that generally you don't know. It was like a fairy tale, until now it turns into a more regular pastime, and people we know on a day-to-day basis are dying under vicious circumstances more than natural illnesses. The thing is, parents were never meant to bury their children. Well, that's what I believe. Well, except under certain circumstances. But I believe it was meant for children to bury their parents or elders. The older folks were buried by the younger generation. Now so much parents are burying their children because of various circumstances. It is just so sad that cases like this is happening so often, and this is every parent's worst nightmare. Worse, your child don't out there living their maddest life and get caught up. She was not out there being a mayhem to society. She was a teacher, a productive member of society, contributing to molding young minds. So, Mr. Criminal, let me ask you something. If you lot keep taking out the productive members of society, what will be left of Jamaica? What will be left? Don't you see you lot will be out of business soon? Because it will be only like-minded criminals like yourselves left. So it will be down to the fastest gun staying alive. You won't always win. What is happening with you lot? Don't you have mothers, sisters, aunts, grandmother? You don't have no woman, or you don't love woman? You lot don't have children, or don't want to have any children. Suppose someone was to do this to your child. As a nation, we can't continue so. When our children go to school, we have to worry until they get back home. And we have to double worry about the girls, just hoping they won't take any of these duppy taxes. We have to worry about surviving financially. We have to worry about thieves, criminals, and gunmen. And anywhere you go could possibly be the wrong place at the wrong time, and you lose your life just the same. This is not only a systemic problem. Some of these problems started in the home, and parents turned in a blind eye. Sure, he or she soon grow it out. We have to pay attention to our youths and guide them and groom them the way they should grow. Or don't have any if you can't adequately look after them or discipline them. Some of these youths coming out of some homes with so much hostility and anger and is unleashing it on the society. Now, almost everyone are bad people. Gunmen, gunwomen, gangster, wicked people, killer. So much so they even take it in as all nicknames and see no problem with it. What a guan killer, murderer forward, wicked girl what's up, hitman you dead? It's all in a name, and that's the new norm. Jamaica is in a sad state of affair. I don't care what some of you naysayers going to say. Oh, all these things I'm all over the world. I'm not about all over the world. Jamaica, my country. Jamaica was never like the rest of the world. I say every other house is a church. Everybody's supposed to be Christian and so holy. And yet, you'll be surprised to find out the kind of characteristics they are having and letting them children learn from them. I wish for Jamaica to be a better place where we can be loving again, care for one another. You know what I mean? Where is a village, grow your child with no bias at all. I do hope the police will have more information on Miss Danielle Anglin's death. Gone but not forgotten. Sleep in peace, teach. Anyway guys, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to my platform, please. Love you all. Bye for now.